How's your day, Yash? What did you do?
Okay, so we had the first guy want to check out the boat today, and so we picked him up and gave him a little tour. I don't know, it was positive.
Of course this entails cleaning the whole day and just stressing about it.
And then the guy came out, we showed him around. Definitely more just interested in the motor, and he said he was looking at it for business here in Thailand. It's a bit of it could be a charter boat. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. It feels very mixed, but I don't know, yeah, I guess we just wait and see. He was interested. English was second language, which also made it a little bit hard, but he'll write any more questions to us, and we'll go from there. What do you think?
I think we're taking the wind vane.
I guess in saying that, so he didn't know anything about sailing, and definitely very only interested in the aspects of chartering it around here. So does it have a good motor? How much fuel? How many
beanbags can you get on the front?
How many beanbags can you put on the deck? So Nandji's spanking new Yamaha definitely was appealing, and a big flat deck that Nandji has was also appealing. So I don't know, this big deck and a good motor. It's great for motoring around the islands. Yeah, but I guess in saying that, as Benita said, we're taking the wind vane. Oh, what if? Imagine if that dude just bought Nandji. Such a strange feeling. As we sit here and contemplate and ponder the next steps of our life and what's going to happen with the sale of Nandji, sort of thinking if I could communicate better with the guy that come and checked it out, you know, if I knew the second language, struggle with translations here in Thailand. Maybe if Nandji was in Indonesia, we could have spoken a bit better, because I've been learning Indonesian, and I've been getting that with the assistance from a sponsor of this video, which is Babbel. Babbel is the #1 language app in the world with over 10 million users. Babbel provides a great space where you can pick and choose a lot of different languages that you wish to learn. I stumbled across Babbel at the end of last year during our time in Indonesia. We've been in Indonesia for a couple of years, and I really liked learning the language, and I like to be able to communicate, as there is very limited English throughout the country. So to learn and be able to speak to people was a massive part, as we are big travellers and we do love the country. One thing I really like about the Babbel app is straight away from your first lesson, you're in a conversation, which for me is where I learn the best. So you're conversing with the app and you're listening to your pronunciations, the app's hearing you and telling you how you're doing, which for me is a really big part of learning. And the way that you can use it over multiple different devices and still learning the same stuff and be up to the same date with each course. So you can use your iPad, you can use it on your phone or on your laptop. Moreka means they. One thing I've really noticed since using the app rather than just trying to learn by myself is my pronunciations, and I have noticed that a lot of things that I were saying in Indonesia, I wondered why people were looking at me strange. Now I know why. A very common phrase you are asked when you first arrive to Indonesia and you speak to people is dari mana. So people want to know where you are from. And rather than just saying your home country, you actually build a much better connection when you can respond in like the native Indonesian tongue. So responding, say, saya berasal dari Australia. So people understand, and they'll be like, whoa, and you instantly get a smile and a laugh out of people. And just being able to that communication right there is just a great building step for your time and being able to enjoy your time in Indonesia, and people will respond to you in such a positive way. If you're like me and for your New Year's resolution this year is to learn a new language, definitely recommend checking out the Babbel app. There's a link in the top of the description. Use that and you'll get yourself 60% off of your subscription. Okay, Kaluga! Mari kita pergi di pantai!
Okay, ayo pergi!
Well, another morning, another tour of Nandji coming up. So we have another person who's very interested in checking out Nandji today. He's looking at it on behalf of his friend who's looking to purchase a boat, but the guy who's coming to check it out actually has a Roberts himself that's on the hard stand getting full renovated. So bit of a Bruce Roberts lover, which is sort of what we want in the buyer. Yeah, I don't know. We've got a yachty coming out today, which is definitely more down the lines of what where I'd like to see Nandji go, not into the chartering world, but I don't know, I've just put a lot of love and sweat and tears into it, so I really want to see Nandji go to a good home and used to her potential. So yeah, I got to fang over and pick up this guy this morning. I got another half an hour, but it's crazy how clean your boat is and how clean you think it is, and then until someone's coming around. Hey Lula, you can create a mess just like that. So fast you can make a mess. So a quick little run around to tidy up, and then we'll fang over and pick him up, and round 2, see how this goes. Have you been cleaning or you been making mess? Bit of both? Okay. You want to come downstairs? We'll help Mum clean. We'll help Mum? Come on.
Yeah. Well, we've had one crazy week.
It's a difficult time trying to sell Nandji, and this last week has been so hectic and so stressful because basically our whole lives weigh the balance of what happens in selling Nandji.
Yeah, and we've had a bit of interest here in Phuket, but we've had a lot of interest online. So we've had a lot of people contact us.
It's been very busy replying to emails and sending through information and just discussing Nandji because obviously it's a big deal trying to buy a boat.
Yeah, and we've had a few offers come through, and we ended up
we took one.
Yeah, so I know, crazy. Like, so we've been in Phuket for 2 weeks now, and we've already accepted an offer on her. So.
And the same deal was like, what have we done?
Yeah, we're like, we're going to be homeless soon. Like,
so we actually, we've accepted an offer.
Yeah. The new owners of Nandji, they're a couple from Australia, and they're going to come over here and sail her, which was really important to us. All the work that we've done on her is going to be worth it and used, and
she's going to be loved.
Yeah, she's going to continue her adventure and continue her journey.
This is the best bit about it. Yeah.
We feel really good about it. Now that this has been taken care of, we've had an offer, we've accepted it, things are moving forward with the sale of Nandji. We can actually relax a bit and enjoy Christmas and New Year's and not have this hanging over us. So it just is worked out so perfectly. And
then, so the owners will take over Nandji next year, in a few weeks' time. So we have a couple of weeks to enjoy this festive period and say goodbye to Nandji.
Yeah, our last actual probably sales on her.
Excellent.
Is that a bike?
Wow!
Cool,
Ball!
Wow, what's in here?
Oh, Dad has to put it together.
Oh my goodness, there you are! Did you know that you're our Christmas present? We got a new GoPro for Christmas. So Merry Christmas, hope everyone had a fantastic day. It's actually the day after Christmas here today on Nandji, and we kind of just had a bit of a private day for Christmas, but today we're going to go out sailing and go to a beautiful little island and bring you guys along with us. Hey Lula! Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Did you get a bike?
Yeah.
You got lots of presents?
Yeah.
Was it really fun?
Yeah.
We did lots of swimming, didn't we? Yeah, it was a really good day. We were a bit sad yesterday being away from family and friends, but today we're like, we're in Thailand and it's Christmas, let's go have some fun.
Well, we'll kind of just wait to see what the day brings, to see what way the wind's blowing, and we'll just let it take us where we go. And there's this little island 10 miles south we haven't been to, a little anchorage in there. I don't know how busy it'll be, but let's go look, eh?
We've been incredibly spoiled over the last few years with such raw remoteness, and now that we're back in the tourist spot of Phuket, we're really enjoying it. We're actually really enjoying it, and so it's just been nice being around other people. We love watching Tallula play with all the other kids, and we're just in tourist mode. We're loving it here, so it's really cool. It's like such a change for us, and yeah, we're having a great time. It turns out this island is a hot spot for diving, so we might see some pretty cool underwater stuff, and sounds like the water is crystal clear as well, so we're on to a winner here, I reckon.
Just reading about these islands a bit more. I guess because they are so close, so they are so close to Phuket for day trips, and because there is amazing diving. It is very busy with dive boats during the day, but through the night time, it says the anchorage is really quiet. There's a 5-star resort there, there's a couple of little restaurants on the beach. So yeah, sounds awesome. And as we're getting pretty close here, we're only a couple of miles off. There's a lot of boats we can see in the anchorage, but we can see a lot of boats bouncing their way back towards Phuket.
At the start, I'd take back. We don't. This is too much. There's so many boats in this bay, and we've seen like 100 of them leave today from here. So they've cleared out, and there's still so many boats left here. We're gonna have to find a spot to anchor amongst all these boats. I don't want to do this. Do you want to do the mooring? How deep is it?
17. I feel like we just pick it up and see what leaves, and then we see if we can't sneak in. Like, I don't want to anchor so close to everyone. Well, here we are. I don't know, I'm so confused about this, you know, like we're like, yeah, I can't wait, we're gonna go places with heaps of tourists, heaps of people. We rock up and we're like out the back, like, oh man, these boats are gonna hit us. There's that big dive boat just maneuvering between everyone. We're on a mooring, I don't like moorings. Let's put $3 grand on the motor and try to rip the thing out of the ground. I know there's lots of boats going now though, so I don't know if we just hang out the back here, because there are a lot of day trips because we are so close to Phuket. So if we just hang out the back, see how many people leave, and then see if we can't sneak up in then.
I'm not used to boats being this close, hey, especially massive boats being so close. You gonna check the mooring?
Yeah, I just go check the mooring, eh?
Yeah.
Just dive on. The water's pretty clear.
20 meters.
How deep is it? 20?
Yeah.
There we are. I was holding the rope and put myself down. Right.
Beautiful morning. How was your sleep last night?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It was so rolly in here last night.
But
like, really just out the back here. Maybe if we were in closer with the other boats, but there's nowhere to be in closer. Yeah, we're just sitting up in the cockpit having a coffee and looked over at the hills, and there's a whole heap of goats. There's goats, Lula. Should we go look at the goats?
See the goats, Lula? Yeah, can you count them?
Knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with the way you said my name. I know it sounds crazy, baby, try to understand me, please do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I knew you'd fit me like a glove the day I fell in love with the pictures in my head. I know it sounds crazy, maybe one day I could share them with you.
Ready to go to land? Yeah, we're gonna go to land, okay.
You gonna jump over, little bug?
The island is called Ko Racha, so go check it out. Hello. Wow, the water here is just divine. It's absolutely stunning.
I've been going crazy, setting fires to the ground, looking out into the waves, all the memories start to fade. I'm forgetting what you were like. So tell me, what's the point of calling out my voice is straining? Are we gonna
stuck here thinking, where did it go? Morning to midnight, chasing all these new.
Had so much fun at this beautiful little island. If you do come to Phuket, you know, and you're not a yachty and you just want to go out on a boat for a lunch or a day trip, then, you know, it's really cool just sailing over here. It's 10 miles out from Phuket, from Geelong, and then 10 miles back again. And so you get the sailing experience, and you also get to yeah, come and hang out at this beautiful island. So I would recommend it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, yeah, it's really cool. We do have a date. We've got a few friends that we're going to meet up with back in a bay called Naihan.
Yeah.
So we've got a 10-mile sail. We're going to head back this afternoon and go and meet up with some other sailors. So yeah, pretty cool, young sailors too. So
Yeah, it's done have very often. And
yeah,
Tallula's asleep, so
yeah, let's do it.
maximise this time.
Yeah. All right, I think we're set. We got the autopilot's on, sails are set. Nandji seems to be plodding along quite happily, so
Do the honours.
should we?
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Welcome to tow cam. That's good. Hold it there, your toes. Hold it. That's good.
There you go. Tow cam.
Tow cam.
Isn't this just the glorious day? Oh my God, it feels so nice out here sailing. Woo! Oh my God, this one's for everyone that's having a cold Christmas or it's cold at the moment. Like, here's a bit of sunshine for you.
Nandji is absolutely turning it on today. This is just sensational. What a way to say goodbye to a boat that's looked after us for such a long time. Nandji has changed our lives. She's given us so many good times, taken us to so many places. And so, like, it's really nice to just say goodbye in our own way and get her ready for the next owners. Without Nandji,
We wouldn't be
life
sailing.
would be such a different turn of course. Here comes Winnie. We met this guy in the Mentawis. He's just arrived today.
There he is. He's literally like, he literally rocked up at the same time we did. There's Winnie! Woo!
What's going on?
Alright, Captain.
We thought that was you coming up the inside there. Hey, Greg, how are you, man?
How's it going?
Howdy!
Oh, nice to be back.
Yeah.
What's up with Sabo?